What you're looking at here is a great collection of Reds bobbleheads, many of which the Reds Hall of Fame Museum produced, others that the Reds produced to give away at the ballpark. Bobblehead's been around for a while, probably going to be around for quite some time, but even in recent years you see them partnering up to go after in the music business. So here's an Elvis Presley bobblehead. Basically anything that's going to excite a fan to come to a ball game. There's a lot of Jimmy Buffett fans in Cincinnati, as there are everywhere, so a Margaritaville Fins Up bobblehead was pretty popular. These are other Reds players, Reds Hall of Famers. Oh, look at that, a Grateful Dead, a Terrapin Stadium figurine. So this Terrapin Station figure, this is pretty popular stuff. Along with everything else you see here, I've got a great collection of history of Reds books, some of the great stadiums, the great players, and Tony Perez, a little bit about Crosley Field. Great collection of those. Autograph photos in the back of Billy Hamilton, Aroldis Chapman, Jay Bruce, Raleigh Eastwick, Devin Mesoraco, and one of our induction programs signed by Pete Rose when he was inducted in 2016. Nice collection of autographed baseballs. Joe Morgan, the greatest second baseman I think of all time, played for the Reds, of course, Big Red Machine, along with his shortstop David Concepcion, and then Pete Rose as Mr. Charlie Hustle, the hit king. Down the right, some other great Reds players. Glenn Braggs from the 1990 World Series team. Tom Browning pitched the only perfect game in Reds history. And then our greatest player right now, Joey Votto. So Joey's going to be one of those guys in our Hall of Fame and probably has a shot at Cooperstown if he keeps up the numbers that he's been producing lately. The last two things in my hand relate to the 1990 World Series, the last championship the Reds have won. This is one of the programs from the NLCS series, what's going on right now, of course, in baseball. And then the pennant from that World Series. And, of course, the Reds swept the Oakland A's 4-0.